live again for another Riding with a Witch video, and I'm on my way to work today. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. The sun is just beaming down. It's supposed to be winter, and here I am wearing sunglasses, and I'm just wearing a sweatshirt, and I'm like really comfortable. I brought a coat just in case it gets a little bit cold later on, because sometimes it tends to do that. It'll be nice in the daytime, and then once the sun goes away, then it's like, shit, it's cold again. So I brought a coat just in case, and I brought my snack, Cheetos. This is like one of my weaknesses, you guys. I gave up meat, but Cheetos is another thing. Cheetos is, I don't know. I don't know if I could live without Cheetos. Really? School bus? Come on now. You got children in the fucking bus. Oh my god. See, this is what I mean. You guys are live with me, so you guys are going to see all this. This is live uncut. I don't understand it. This school bus just like didn't even really stop at a stop sign. Like kind of did I want to call it a Chicago stop. It's where you yield and you do a quick look and you go. But I was coming, dude, and you got kids on the bus. There is no reason why you should be driving like that. So, anyways, I named this video "Don't Ruin a Good Thing." So the reason why I named it that, and what I'm gonna kind of talk about today, and a subject that I kind of want to touch on today is when you have a spiritual guide, and I don't mean not like a spirit guide, not like a spirit guide like the kind that you don't see in the physical. I'm talking about physical spirit guides, because those do exist too. You know, a lot of people talk about spirit guides, the ones that you can't see, the ones that you have to go into meditation to be able to communicate with, or you have to find other means of communication with your spirit guides, or they come to you in your dreams, or they come to you in a vision. I'm talking about physical spirit guides, physical people that help you along your spiritual path. Some people call them teachers, like spiritual teachers, spiritual counselors, spiritual, I don't know, there's, you know, there's other names, there's shamans, there's, you know, there's many names for a spirit guide, but I like to call it just spirit guide. Basically just one person giving spiritual guidance to another person in physical form, being able to talk and communicate without having to be in meditation, just kind of vibing off of each other and having that connection of almost like a connection of just I feel like I've known you. I feel you know, like you just know when there's certain people that are supposed to teach you certain things or show you certain things. And a lot of times in witchcraft, you are a student. I mean, you're a student and you're learning from other witches, and that never really changes, because I mean, you can never know too much, and you can never know it all either. No matter how long you've been practicing. There's no way of knowing everything, and even when you think you do know everything, there's always that person that comes along and teaches you something something that you didn't know before, something that's just like wow, it's eye-opening. So my whole reason for calling this video "Don't Ruin a Good Thing" is there are some people that will learn off of a teacher, that they will be a student to a teacher for a while, and then they all of a sudden think that they no longer need that teacher. So, you know, it's almost like biting the hand that feeds you. You know, there's somebody that's feeding you knowledge, somebody that's, you know, showing you certain ways or certain things that you resonate with, that you take into your own path, that you take into your own practice. And help to build you on that level of becoming a more confident practitioner, a more confident witch. But then after you get that confidence level, there are some people that take that confidence and become very cocky with it. And this is something that you never want to do when you're, especially when you're learning off of another person, and that person is taking the time to talk to you, the one-on-one time, the hands-on time. If you ever go to a spiritual teacher, like I said, whether it be another witch, a shaman, you know, whatever the case may be, you go to this teacher and they're taking the time out of what it is that they're doing, out of their lives, to be able to teach you something for you to grow in that way. Fucking idiot. Oh my God. Stupid. Cutting people off. Alright, I'm sorry. So they're taking the time to try to help you to grow and make you a stronger witch, not because it's gonna benefit them in any way, but because they're trying to paint it forward and trying to give you knowledge, not because they're expecting anything in return, but because the universe is all-knowing. The universe sees all. And even though they're not expecting anything out of you in return for showing you or teaching you what it is that they have to show or teach, the universe sees what it is that teacher is doing by taking the time and by caring enough to do so. And the universe on its own will bless that person, that teacher, for showing you something that helped you to grow. So when there are people in your life that come into your life and teach you something, and maybe it's not even in a spiritual way, maybe it's in school, maybe you're a student in school and oh shit, that scared the crap out of me. Maybe you're a student in school and you hold on, there's an ambulance. Okay. Alright. I gotta like concentrate when stuff like that happens. Maybe you're a student in school and there's a teacher, a professor who is teaching you something. And yeah, sometimes there are students who teach the teachers something new. I'm not saying that you can't do that, but don't ever use the knowledge that they gave you against the person that taught you and that provided you with that knowledge. Because the thing is that teachers don't always, and I'm talking about as on a spiritual level, teachers will not always show students everything or tell them everything, because what a good teacher will want to do is make you think, make you find your own truth, make you want to dig for more information. That is what a good teacher does. And when it comes to spiritual practices, when a witch is teaching another witch who's newer to the path, how to cast spells, how to call the corners, how to know who your spirit animals are, who your spirit guides are, teaching you different metaphysical energies of herbs, crystals, how to awaken to your spiritual self, how to become more in tuned, more intuitive, you know, whatever it is that they're teaching you. And say that bond breaks between student and teacher, and there is no more connection there, because the student decides to challenge the teacher. Don't think that as a student and being newer, that you can use your new learned and your new earned powers to be able to fight what has already been practicing, the person that's already been doing for years and years and years, now all of a sudden you know something, and now all of a sudden you want to test your powers out on the person who taught you. And that happens a lot, and it's a shame, because it's not that you better slow your ass down. It's not that, it's just disrespectful is what it is, plain and simple. It's disrespectful. You just don't do that. You ruin a good thing. There's so much that could be learned. Like I said, you never learn and you never know it all when it comes to energy, when it comes to the spiritual path. It's constantly changing, it's constantly growing, the times are constantly changing. There's always new things that are coming out, whether it be new stones that are discovered, new energies, because when there's a new stone discovered, that's a completely new energy that has been introduced to us. So nobody will ever know anything. Nobody will ever know it. Nobody will ever know it all. No matter how old you are, you could be 80 years old, you're still a student. You're a student until the day that you pass. And even then, I guarantee you there's going to be somebody else in another dimension still showing you something new. So when you bite the hand that feeds you, you ruin it for yourself. You fuck it up for yourself. And especially when if you learn something new and you have this newfound power, and you've gained this power because of what somebody has helped you to find, not because they gave you that power, because that power has always been within you, but what they did help you to do was to understand your power, to enhance it, learn how to enhance it for yourself, for you to be able to enhance your own powers, your own gifts. Not that somebody can be like, oh, I'm going to enhance your gift for you. No, because it doesn't happen like that. But just receiving that knowledge and gaining that power and the control over your own power and your own gift, and then all of a sudden thinking that you could challenge your mentor and go up against them just to test out, just to see how strong you are, it's very ignorant. And you do not know what you are going to be messing with and what you are going to be dealing with, because I guarantee you that that teacher didn't teach you everything, and that teacher knows a lot of things, and they'll even know when it is that you're trying to challenge them, and they'll be prepared for it. And that is going to be a lesson in itself, and it's going to be a very, very hard lesson for that person that ruins that good thing. And it's a very, very, it's a short price to pay for what it is that you could have received and what you could have continued to receive, and the way that you could have grown had you not have done that. And it's not, you're not doing it to the teacher, you're doing it to yourself. Because the thing is that sometimes even the teacher already knows who's going to be a good student and who's not. And even that teacher is going to be a student too in some situations. But I guarantee you that that teacher is not stupid to go and try to challenge the person that is teaching them, because they already know. So I am here at work and I'm wearing my hair really big. It only takes one person to tell me that my hair makes me look 3 inches taller just because it's so tall. I'm like, oh, I'm doing this from now on. This is gonna be, I think it's like my Baby Bop hairstyle. Kind of looks like Baby Bop. If you guys ever watch Barney, it's Baby Bop. So that's it. I'm here at work. I'm at the shop. let me know what you guys think. Feel free to leave your comments below. I mean, I always read you guys' comments. It might take a while for me to get back to you, and sometimes, you know, actually yesterday I caught up on everybody. So, yeah, go ahead and leave your comments, and not just for me, but for other people to read them as well. And, you know, sharing is caring, and, you know, like I said, you're the teacher all the time, or you're the student all the time until the day you're gone. So constantly we're teaching and we're learning and sharing knowledge, and yeah, it's the thing that keeps on. So all right, you guys, I will see you at the next video. I'm gonna try to get Red Witch to get on a video again with me. I don't know if we're gonna do it today. I'll have to see. I have to see what we have planned today. But we did do a Harry Potter Jelly Bean challenge yesterday. So if you guys want to have some laughs, get onto the Spiritual Vibes and Soul Sisters channel. That video is on there, and it's pretty freaking funny. It was fun. It was a fun thing to do, and it was even funnier to watch because when we were eating the beans, like, we had our eyes closed sometimes, so we couldn't see what the other people were doing. But then when we watched the video again, we were like, oh, you fucking sneaky ass. All right, I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys have a very blessed day and a blessed week, and yeah, I will see y'all later.